So, how are things with you and Natalie?
What do you mean?
I was just...
Maybe this isn't the best time.
Well,
What did I just tell you guys?
I was just wondering if there was any hope for you and Natalie to get back together.
No, I don't think so.
John, I know that you're hurting. When I lost Tommy, Sam, I was hurt. Especially when Michael was pushing me to do the right thing, and I didn't. And it drove him away. I lost him as well, and it still stings, even now to think about it. And when I heard that Victor died, it took everything I had not to hop on that plane and make sure that Sam was okay, but I didn't. I didn't because I learned to accept that he wasn't my son anymore. And because I did, Michael and I found our way back to each other again. So is it so crazy to think that you and Natalie might actually find your way back to each other again, too?
Natalie and Brody are getting married.
I understand how Ford feels about Ryder. You know, when I found out Liam was mine, everything changed. I have a son. And after losing Ryder, I'll never let anything happen to him.
You miss him? Ryder. When Jessica was sick, you took care of him.
He probably doesn't even remember me.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah, I miss him.
I wonder if John misses Liam.
You wanted John to be a part of his life. He had his chance to be Liam's father.
No, I know. And I'm very happy that Liam has you.
I think I went too far when John and I got into it. I threw our wedding in his face. I told him he was only going after me because he was jealous.
That makes sense. He practically accused you of murder.
I can't believe this. You sent an innocent woman away for murder?
That woman is far from innocent. Okay, maybe I lied about her being a murderer, but she definitely had a role to play in the crime.
Mama.
Besides her history of extortion and stealing my life savings, by the way.
But what if she gets the death penalty? There'll be blood on these hands.
No, my hands are clean. The murder was deemed accidental. She'll get 1 or 2 decades in prison at the most.
Roma, I'm afraid this all sounds very familiar.
Familiar how?
Have you forgotten the months I spent at Statesville? For a crime for which I was not solely responsible?
Yeah, of course I remember. And every time I think about it, I die a little inside. And I intend to spend the rest of my life making it up to you.
No, all is forgiven, my love, but how can you make the same mistake with Cutter's sister?
Because it's entirely different, Vimal. This is not an injustice. This is karma. Kimberly Andrews got away with far too many crimes.
Kimberly Andrews? The real Aubrey Wentworth? I can't believe that you never told me that your best friend wasn't who she said she was.
Rex.
Yeah, hey, did you find the stuff?
Yep. Right where Nigel left it. Gotta love those Brits. So, you want to take care of that?
Promise not to hurt me?
Well, I don't know if I can promise. First thing you need to do is forget about Cutter. I'm trying to do the same thing. Oh, come on. It's not that bad. It happened to the badass that knocked out my partner in crime.
Well, can I make a confession? This badass is a lousy patient.
You're fine. You're fine. It's good. All better.
Thanks.
Just don't ask me for a lolly. You look like you could use a distraction. You feel like tossing around ideas for your sister's party?
Why not?
All right, I wrote down some. Just give me a second. They're in my purse.
Tina, what are you talking about? Gigi Marasco is dead.
Are you sure? Because I think she's right outside our front door. At least that's who she said she was.
I think that you misheard her.
Yeah, maybe it's an old friend of hers or something.
She's coming by to pay her respects.
No, she said that was her name.
Tina, believe me, Gigi Marasco's dead. I went to her funeral. I've been to her grave at St. James Cemetery.
Well, that can't be right.
Tina, believe me, Gigi Marasco is dead and buried.
Oh, Vimal, I'm really sorry I betrayed your trust. Again.
I'm in no position to look down. The secret I'm keeping is just as terrible.
You didn't break any laws, Vimal.
I don't think John McBain will see it that way. But thank you.
For what?
For trusting me. And for not judging me for staying silent.
Vimal, it took me a long time to realize this. Maybe too long. But I now know that we're stronger together than we could ever be apart. And I will always be by your side.
Ditto.
Okay, so now that we've spilled our guts, what are we going to do about it?
We need to tell John McBain the truth.
John, I didn't realize.
Okay, sorry to hear that, brother.
Yeah, me too. No one told us anything.
It makes sense that they'd keep the McBains out of the loop. I don't really think that we're going to get invited to this wedding. Hey, look, I'm sorry to break this little thing up here, but I really do have some work to do before I call it a night. Hey, heads up.
What? What's this for?
Those are the keys. Make yourself comfortable at my place, okay?
John, we'll get a room from Roxy.
Okay, so you can hang out there until it's ready, all right? Ball of Jacks, it's going to take a while. I'll see you when I'm done here. Okay? Yeah.
Hey, and it really is really good to see you.
You too, bro.
I'm sorry about putting my foot in my mouth just now. I never would have said anything if I knew that Natalie was engaged.
I know.
My dumb brother.
Let's not talk about John anymore. Or Jess, for that matter.
Sounds like a plan.
There are other things we should be discussing instead, anyway.
Like what?
Like a certain special day coming up. Try not to look too thrilled. You're excited.
No, I'm very excited about getting married. Big wedding, on the other hand.
Given our history.
You could say that, yeah. But we're in this together, huh?
Absolutely.
Good. Then you can help me pick out my sculptures. All right, tequila floats might sound kind of trashy, but believe me, weddings make people pretty tense. And not just the bride, the guests too. So I figure we get them pretty liquored up right at the beginning. They'll be good to go the rest of the night. Besides, are we going to get Renee to play strip twister?
Wait, what?
You weren't even listening.
I'm sorry. This is harder than I thought, getting Brody and Natalie their dream wedding.
It's okay to be envious.
Envious?
Yeah, of your sister and Brody. You wanted to give Gigi that kind of wedding. It's totally normal. I mean, when I used to see Vicky with Jessica or Natalie, I mean, it would just be like, you know, mother and daughter, but it just reminded me of what I... Sorry, not like you want to hear my sob story.
Well, mine's probably getting old, too. What is wrong with me? I should be happy for Brody and Natalie, my sister.
You are! You just missed the woman you love.
Jessica, I know I was out of town when this woman died, but I swear to you, the woman at the front door says her name is Gigi Marasco.
Fine. Okay, can you give me a second to deal with this?
Yeah, no problem.
I'll be right back. Tina! There's no one here.
But she was here just a minute ago.
Well, whoever she was, she's gone now.
Vimal, are you you sure this is the best idea?
If we want to begin our new lives together completely unburdened, we have to confess what we know to the police.
No, I'm not sure this is entirely true. Listen, let's talk about this.
Hello? Lieutenant McBain? Detective, it's Vimal Patel.
Vimal, looks like he's not here. Oh, well.
No, wait. Let me find some paper. I can leave him a note.
Like that worked out so well for you last time.
I know, but perhaps you're right. It just seems like the right thing to do. Clearing our consciences, starting fresh.
Vimal, we are starting fresh. We opened up to each other. That's a big step for us.
It was, wasn't it?
And we can't continue to make big steps like that from behind bars, which is why I think this is fate telling us to just hold our tongues. Maybe we just need to sleep over this before we make any rash decisions.
I believe you're right. I peddle. It was kismet that John wasn't here.
Is that a goose?
I think that's a swan.
Oh, right. Gaudy much, Tina?
Oh, no, I kind of like it.
Oh, good. Then you can look through the rest of these.
Thank you.
This is really happening, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
You and me. Husband and wife.
Ready or not.
I'm sorry. No idea what got into my antenna.
Yeah, well, you seem pretty happy to change the subject.
I did, didn't I?
Jessica, that paternity test, it's not going to go away.
I know. And right now, I have no idea what I'm going to do about it.
Well, if Natalie doesn't call me either, I'm just going to have to call her. My gosh, it's like prom night at the Minuteman around here. Yes?
Hi, I'm sorry it's so late.
Well, yeah, it is kind of late.
I was hoping you could help me.
Oh, you look like you need to go to the hospital.
Oh, with this? No, I'm fine. Really. Do you live here?
Well, for now. Why?
I'm looking for someone.
Really? Oh.
Look, do you mind if we call tonight?
No, not at all. Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's just a few scratches.
That's not what I meant.
I'm fine. It's just all this stuff with Cutter and wedding plans reminds me of how much I miss Gigi. I'm gonna go to her grave.